Hey, what's up everybody? Jake here and welcome to the hobby. We are just a couple of short weeks away from the official release of Journey Together, which is why I think right now is a perfect time to completely ignore Journey Together and talk about the upcoming set, which is Destined Rivals, babies! Destined Rivals! It's got an R inside of the name representing Team Rocket. Maybe. If you didn't know, the last 4 sets of any given series of Pokemon cards, whether it be the last 4 sets of Sword and Shield, the last 4 sets of Sun and Moon, and definitely the last 4 sets of Scarlet and Violet, as the Pokemon company tends to progress the sets, the last couple of sets tend to get a little bit more crazy. They tend to jump the shark. They tend to do things that are unrelated to the game. What that pretty much means is we're in an era right now where Scarlet and Violet sets don't really have anything to do with the Scarlet and Violet games any longer. They're just doing whatever they kind of want, and it's usually some of the best cards because they get to do really crazy stuff. The last 4 sets of the Sun and Moon block gave us all the Tag Team GX cards. The last 4 sets of the Sword and Shield block gave us Trainer Gallery cards. And of course, the last 4 sets of Scarlet and Violet is giving us partner Pokemon and a bunch of other really cool special illustration rare cards. So I'm all here for it. And looking at the reveal so far from Heatwave Arena, which is going to be part of Destined Rivals. Heatwave Arena is the Japanese name. All of the illustration rares and special illustration rares that are going to be inside of Destined Rivals look really, really solid. It really goes to show you the quality of these upcoming sets. So I'm very excited for Destined Rivals. I'm going to be even more excited for this upcoming special holiday set, but we know so little about it that there's really not too much to talk about right now. But usually for the very last special holiday set that the Japanese series releases, as well as the English set releases, tends to be the absolute best one because they like to go out with a bang, and that usually means the best of the best. For Sun and Moon, they gave us Tag Team GX All-Stars, which really includes probably one of the best sets of all time. Tag Team GX All-Stars is top tier in my opinion. Like, it might be my favorite set of all time. And in the Sword and Shield block, we got ourselves V-Star Universe, which became our Crown Zenith set. Crown Zenith set was the final set from the Sword and Shield block, and Crown Zenith is absolutely phenomenal. I don't think I know a single person that dislikes Crown Zenith or has any real critique for the set. It is just a solid GOAT set. Same with V-Star Universe. Fantastic. Both the Japanese version and the English versions are probably going to be GOATs for years to come. So I'm also really excited for what they are going to cook up for our final special set of the year. I think it's going to be absolutely bunker, and I'm so excited that we're finally reaching the end of the Scarlet and Violet block. It was kind of a rocky journey, but I'm really excited for what's about to come. But that's not what today's video is about. We're talking about Destined Rivals and looking at the illustration rares and special illustration rares that are inside of the set. I think it's better than Journey Together, and that's going to be very interesting because obviously the last 4 sets of the year are going to be the best of the Scarlet and Violet block is what we're seeing so far, and the trend continues. So it'll be interesting to see what the upcoming sets are going to have, and looking at Destined Rivals, it's going to be more hype than Journey Together. And what I wanted to do with today's video, and the reason why we're talking about Destined Rivals so early compared to previous set cycles, is because I want you to be aware. Destined Rivals is going to be incredibly expensive, and I don't think I need to hype up the set. I don't think I need to state the obvious, but this set is going to be very hyped and very, very well in demand. So to hedge your bet, if you are interested in picking up Destined Rivals, you are most likely going to have to pre-order this set in advance. I'm just letting you guys know, if you have to pick up Destined Rivals booster boxes at retail price, that may be what you have to do. I don't typically recommend going above retail price, which is $160 to $170 right now for a booster box. That is very expensive, and obviously it would actually be considered cheap right now because pretty much any booster box is over $200 right now, which is wild. But right now I would say if you can pick up pre-orders of Destined Rivals, and we are very early in its product cycle because no products of Destined Rivals has appeared on the Pokemon Center yet. Pre-orders aren't going to happen for a lot of places yet, at least not until Journey Together releases. But once Journey Together is out, you can expect a lot of places to have Destined Rivals up for pre-order, and you are going to want to be able to pick up pre-orders of those products pretty much immediately because based on the cards inside of Destined Rivals already, just from what we've seen from Heatwave Arena, right? Heatwave Arena is half of Destined Rivals, and I already think Heatwave Arena looks better than Journey Together. That's debatable, right? If you think Journey Together is better than Heatwave Arena, that's completely fine. But remember, Heatwave Arena is only half of Destined Rivals. The other half of Destined Rivals is the Glory of Team Rocket set. This set is incredibly hyped because it just has Team Rocket, and people like Team Rocket. It's one of the most popular, if not the most popular evil villain team, and obviously it's the most nostalgic one. So the Japanese booster boxes for the Glory of Team Rocket set is currently going for right around $200, which is incredibly overpriced compared to prior Japanese card set release. Remember, Japanese Terrestrial Festival, Japanese 151, is going for $120 right now on the secondary market, which is quite expensive, but Glory of Team Rocket is going for upwards of $200. It's already going for more expensive prices than even Terrestrial Festival and Japanese 151. Let that sink in, you know. For the Glory of Team Rocket to be more expensive than Japanese Prismatic Evolutions and Japanese 151 shows how much hype is behind this set. Which is why I'm letting viewers know, if you want to collect Destined Rivals, the English version, you are going to have to be proactive. Unfortunately, this is the case where right now, if you sleep in, you're going to miss out pre-order windows, and that's unfortunate. But if you are active, if you are someone that is excited about this set and wants to be proactive, you are going to have to be proactive. This is not going to be a set that falls onto your lap. There is not going to be a day where you can just have a free period of time to pre-order as much Destined Rivals as you would like. Windows are going to be very short. Windows are going to be very short. I can already predict that the Pokemon Center is going to crash as soon as Destined Rivals products appear on their storefront. I can already assume that places like Target, Walmart, and Best Buys, when they do pre-orders of Destined Rivals, are going to sell out within 10 minutes. The initial wave is going to sell out, is what I'm currently predicting. I do think there will come a time when enough products are available that people can pick them up at lower prices. But if you're not someone that's patient, if you're someone that has to have those products immediately, you're going to have to work for it. And that's what this video is trying to showcase, is that the cards inside of sets are really cool. I'm very excited for the set. I don't need to hype up the set. The market's already well hyped. Japanese booster boxes are going for $200, so I can only imagine English booster boxes, which are way more expensive, are probably going to be priced higher than that, and people are going to take full advantage of that. And by people, I mean everyone who can. Anyone who can take advantage of that is going to try to take advantage of you. And those people are going to be the distributors, the scalpers, and card shops. Card shops are going to take advantage of that. They usually don't have any margins on booster boxes, but right now they're able to get booster boxes of Destined Rivals from distributors for $80 or $90. Distributors have to price initial release at those prices. So we do know that a lot of stores are going to get Destined Rivals at $80 to $90 a booster box, and they're going to be reselling them for probably over $200. If you really want to, you can buy them from your card shop at those prices, but I would just say no. I would just say no. At a certain price point, it just becomes ridiculous. If my shop tries to sell me booster boxes of Destined Rivals at $240, I'm not going to write them a bad review. I'm not going to hate them for it, but I would certainly not pick it up. I would at least vote with my wallet and not make that purchase. And that's just me speaking. I can't make those decisions for you, but that's what this video is to prepare you for what's to come, because this set is going to be hype. Even if the Pokemon Company doubles their production run for Destined Rivals compared to what Journey Together is, the hype is already pre-integrated into Destined Rivals so well that it's going to be a very expensive set. It just has to be, based on the knowledge that we know so far. With what the cards are inside of a set, even if Destined Rivals only has Heatwave Arena, it's already a very, very strong set. So the fact that it has so much Team Rocket hype into it, honestly, if this set was called Destined Rocket or something Rocket related, it's going to be bonkers. It would be a $400 booster box immediately at release, which I don't want. I don't want to be paying $400 a booster box at release, because I promise you, no one's giving me free products, and I still have to buy booster boxes to do reviews on this channel. And I would prefer not to pick up booster boxes for $400, you know? So I don't like those prices either. So it's going to be interesting to see where this comes. So definitely be careful out there. Prices are going to be very expensive. If you want to pick up anything related to Destined Rivals, you are going to have to be extremely proactive. And if that's really draining on your life, and if it's really draining on your morale even, and you want to just skip the set for the next 6 months, that's completely fine. So be it. You know, come back to the hobby later, and you'll still have plenty of time to pick up the singles from the set, as well as more products, because these sets are brand new. You know, they're part of the product life cycle for the next 2 to 3 years. I would not be surprised to be picking up more restocks of Destined Rivals in literally a year and a half. A year from half from now, I might see plenty of booster boxes of Destined Rivals on store shelves, and that'd be completely normal, you know? We were still getting Lost Origin Elite Trainer boxes on Black Friday sales just a couple of months ago for $20 an ETB at Target. That's how cheap ETBs were just a couple of months for Lost Origin, and that's a 3 years old set. So absolutely, there can be tons more packs for these sets coming up. It'll definitely be interesting. Stay safe out there. Let me know what your thoughts are from Journey Together as well as Destined Rivals. We are going to do a full review of Journey Together once it comes out. I'm going to do a full review of Heatwave Arena once it comes out this week. And obviously, we're going to talk about Destined Rivals a lot more once we know what the rocket side of the set is going to be. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.